This is a Sandy Boy Productions podcast.
Welcome to the Urban Pharmacy Podcast, where we help women remove the overwhelm of living their most holistic life. This is the place to find evidence-based nutrition tactics, healthy lifestyle and wellness tips, abundance mindset, and easily implementable low-tox living strategies so you can rise up to your full potential and protect your family's health. I'm your host, Stacey Heine, certified holistic nutritionist and better living advocate. Now, let's get empowered with some simple swaps that make a big impact for optimal wellness.
Do you ever feel like you have a scarcity versus abundance mindset? Welcome to episode 11. It's Holistic Hack Friday, my friend. And I feel like there's literally no bad time to check in with our mindset because it has so much impact on our daily choices and actions. I want to drop you some of my quick tips for having an abundance mindset so you can level up your life and become your best self. All right, we have 7 tips today, and I'm going to start now. Number 1 is become aware of what you're thinking. So what I want you to do is become the watcher of your thoughts. And instead of thinking your thoughts control you, you'll notice that they're just there and that you are separate from them. So watch for the bad thoughts and know that you don't have to become them. And every mindset change starts with awareness. So become aware of what you're thinking. All right, number 2 is decide intentionally what you want to believe. Tell your brain what to focus on. And if you don't, your brain will default to what it's good at. And what it's good at is what it has done a lot of, right? Which may not be creating the results that you want in your life. So decide what results you want in your life, and then decide to only say yes to those things that move you in that direction. All right, number 3 is use affirmations. So this means that you're coming up with sentences that you believe that will help move you from where you are now to where you want to be. So some examples that I like to use are nothing has gone wrong, or nothing is too good to be true, or money comes easily for me, or bad things are supposed to happen, or I'm confident and I'm fun. People are always trying to make the best decisions in their life when they can. So just remember that if you have good affirmations, your decisions will become better. Number 4, practice being your future self. Oh my gosh, I love this one. When you practice thinking and feeling like your future self who has already accomplished or become who you want to be, your entire world changes. So if you want to be somebody who has lost 50 pounds or made $100,000 in, their first year going for it, then notice that the person that is trying to make $100,000 or the person who wants to lose 50 pounds, they're not thinking about that. They're doing it, right? They're actually being that person. And you literally can't get anywhere to where you want to go. Like if you don't literally just step into the person that you want to become. All right, the next one is remember that you can believe anything, no matter what. And your life will reflect what you believe. So what do you believe about your life? What do you believe about money? What do you believe about your future? What do you believe about your relationships? And all of these things can determine how you feel, what you do, and your results. So this honestly is not delusional. You could die tomorrow, but you choose not to believe that. Because if you sat and thought about that all day long, your life would suck, right? And so what you do on a normal basis is choose to believe that you're going to live, even though you might not, right? Something could happen. But just know that the most freedom that there is to think and believe anything. Even if everyone told you that you were a certain way your entire life, you could just decide that you're not that way. It's effective immediately. So for example, if you think that you've always struggled with money, you can just stop believing that right now. There are truly no rules. All right, number 6 is always think about the words that you say. So whenever you speak, you give energy to something. Remember that. So if you're talking about a bad day, or how you suck at being a leader, or how you aren't good at sales, you're giving energy to it. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't talk about what's going on in your life, but it does mean that you should do it super carefully and be aware of what you're giving power to. All right, the last one, and probably my favorite one, number 7, is adding the words, and that's okay, to everything that is less than ideal in your life at the current moment. So life is half and half, good and bad. So when you're going through the bad, add, and that's okay, to whatever you're thinking. So for instance, like, oh my gosh, I didn't get my to-do list done today, and that's okay. Or, oh my gosh, I did not hit my monthly sales goal, and that's okay. Or, oh my gosh, I just ate too many of those donuts, and that's okay. So what I want you to do is try to stay positive, right? Because again, we give energy to what we say. And what this does is going to help you remember that nothing has gone wrong. And by doing this, you're less likely to resist or react or avoid your negative emotions and actually just kind of go through them and own them. Don't you love that one? All right, so I want you to shift into a abundance versus scarcity mindset right now, here and now, today. You have the power and you have the choice to do that, no matter what's happening in your life. I hope that this was helpful for you today. Happy Friday. If you love this episode, please leave a 5-star review and make sure that you are subscribed to the Urban Pharmacy Podcast. Until next time, be well.
I'm over here cheering you on because you just finished another episode of The Urban Pharmacy. For today's show notes, head on over to theurbanpharmacy.com and be sure to join us inside our private Facebook group called The Urban Pharmacy, where we share inspiration, live trainings, and holistic living tips to help you build community and the healthy lifestyle that you've always wanted. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button and please consider leaving us a 5-star review. Before we connect again on the next show, follow me on Instagram at The Urban Pharmacy. That's urban with an H and pharmacy with an F. And I can't wait to hear your wellness journey as we get to know each other better. You know, there's truly no better time than now to level up your life, and I am so proud of you for showing up today. Until next time, be well, Health Crusader.